Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts, and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome everybody guys, let's take a look again on the Go market. So here we're going with our scenario of the possible extended reverse head and shoulders on the daily chart, because we have attractive scenario, attractive setup on the monthly with the bullish cover that has been formed. It suggests significant upward action on the monthly chart, and it provides few minor scale stops for the trading. So actually any pullback, any meaningful retracement here we could consider from the perspective of the higher time frame scenario, and consider possible taking the long position with the upward continuation until the setup is valid, pattern is valid on the monthly chart. So as we said, the price action that we see, market is coming to the important resistance. It's important not only because this is major 618 fib levels, 1956 right here where the market actually stands already, but it also comes to the top that is very important from the technical point of view. This was the point where the Pfizer vaccine has been announced and market just collapsed on a new background, fundamental background that market has got, this strong sell-out that has followed after the announcement. And from the technical point of view, these important events makes impact on the price action in the future. So currently when the market will come back to this top, it also works as a resistance, so it will make impact on the price action. And additionally, this trading range, this resistance range is 1956, 1965 approximately, is a scenario where we suggest that should be the neckline. And that will be the moment where we will get the information whether we are correct on this suggestion, and indeed market will show some meaningful pullback somewhere to the maybe to the 19 even, maybe slightly lower, but anyway somewhere to this level, or it will be direct breakout, the market will just continue upward action. In the case of the direct breakout, it tells us that although our monthly pattern valid and scenario is valid, we will not get the hand shoulders, and we should consider minor support levels for taking the long position, because market will follow directly to the upside. But hopefully maybe we will get this setup that provides us great opportunity to take the position and possess ourselves for the further extension here once the retracement will be over. That's moment to consider right now. So currently we suggest that two possible scenarios for long trade exists. First is more reasonable conservative approach is to wait for response to the resistance, because taking position right here is not very good idea from the probability point of view, since you stand at the resistance. It would be better to wait for a pullback. Alternatively, more risky approach is to use stop buy order slightly above this area, above this top. But the problem with that is market you could get in the Washington range, so market just could grab the stops and starts dropping. That's also possible because also you can see market stands very close to the daily overbought that stands in 1967. So that's a bit risky. But in the case of the direct upward continuation, well, this scenario also could work. Another reason why we could consider this scenario is because of the Congress hearings today. As you know, Donald Trump is trying to go right till the end and take all possible ways to contest the elections. And well, from that standpoint, we can't exclude totally the even ultimate scenarios that could happen today. So, because you know that today is starting the Congress hearings concerning the US presidency, and well, we'll see what will happen, because even the major news agencies put the headlines and starts to write about this event, and it means that definitely something stands behind it. So we will see whether it will be ultimately people start to talk about the possible announcement of the martial law in the United States until the situation will be resolved with the elections. And who knows, If this will happen, I think that it could support the gold market, because this uncertainty, this is significant rising in the risk and good demand for gold. So from that standpoint, we can't exclude totally the possible attempt of the breakout here. So and nobody could make the choice instead of you, so you will have to think how better to act. But we are dealing with the most probable scenario. First of all, as market stands at the resistance, it's not a good idea taking long position right here. On the 4 time frame chart, what we have, market is coming to this level. Yesterday, a response on the OP target actually hasn't followed. The market just continued upward action. So now we're still watching for possible retracement. Take a look that right around the previously specified important level is 19 even. This fib level stand right now, and on the hourly chart it shows that's also the confluence. So if pullback will start, that will be good area to consider possibly taking the position. It's 19 even, very important historical support resistance area, support resistance zone, since that splits two trading spaces here and above it. So that's significant there. Next one, this will be confluence around 1870 and 1080. It's confluence support. So these two levels are most interesting from the perspective of the possible pullback and taking of the position. But on the daily chart, you could see that retracement could be even slightly lower. It's in general approximately around this confluence. It's right here. So that's what we are intended to keep an eye on if our scenario with the hand shoulder starts to realize on the market. On the hourly chart, what we could say, so here is, we do not see any significant sell-off, any reasonable reversal, so it's just some consolidation. On the hourly chart for scalp trading, you could consider two levels, 1934 and 1921 as a confluence support. So currently no patterns has been formed, and it's difficult to say how market will respond to these levels. All that we could say that probably deeper retracement could happen, because here you could see significant divergence and market is coming and standing already at major daily resistance, which is automatically is also the weekly resistance and monthly as well, because market is dropping right from the all-time high. So this level is important and seen on all time frames. So that being said, for long entry we already said everything, either using the stop buy but with the risk that we have mentioned, or follow the usual common scenario is that watching for support levels where you could consider taking the long position. For the short positions, well, theoretically it is possible, but currently, guys, in this moment, we do not have any clear patterns. So if you'd like to go short, wait at least until market will form something really valuable. So some clear bearish pattern. So currently I do not see anything despite this divergence, but it's too small for context to go short. In general, I do not like the short position here at all, because overall context is bullish on the gold market. We have the strong monthly pattern. And personally, I do not want to go against it. But if you trade on a very short-term charts, on 15-minute chart, hourly chart, well, it is not forbidden, but it would be better to have clear bearish pattern on your back before taking the position. So let's keep an eye on what will happen. And guys, again, be aware of today political risk from the United States, because, well, it could bring surprises.